Today we're going to talk about the SoundPEATS PearlClip Pro. Thank you SoundPEATS for sending this out. Let's get into it. So first things first, I'm wearing them right now and I really like the form factor. These have a unique way of being put on the ear. It clips on there, and at first I was a little concerned thinking this could be uncomfortable, it's kind of clipping onto your ear, but I wore them for a couple hours and I didn't have any discomfort. I'm actually very surprised. These are quite comfortable, actually. I really like them for going around listening to podcasts and audiobooks, stuff like that. And they stay on there, they're staying in place. I don't have to fear about my earbud falling into the toilet. You might know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I've never had it happen to me yet, but it's it's a fear of mine. So I do like that these are staying on my ears. So let's talk about the build and kind of go from there. Like I was saying, this has a very unique way of being put onto your ear. So it's kind of shaped funny, but I don't know. I find it pretty dang comfortable. This is not a true in-ear. It's like a open ear kind of design. So you don't get a ton of bass, and even with EQ, and I had to use a lot of EQ, but luckily SoundPEATS provides an app where it has in-app EQ. So yeah, even with EQ, I couldn't quite get the bass to where I'd want it, but I could get the timbre, somewhat to where I would like it, and I didn't mind listening to music once I had the EQ applied. Without EQ, these are way too bright for me. Not something I would listen to really without EQ. Maybe still podcasts, but even then, I needed quite a bit of EQ to just kind of get the timbre to where I'd like it. But yeah, I really like this form factor. I quite dig this. This might be the new thing that I use for podcasts going forward. I use the Dunu Vivaldi ear hooks when I sleep. I think this isn't quite as good for sleeping, in my opinion. This is more uncomfortable than the ear hooks, the Dunu ear hooks for me when it comes to sleeping on my side. But I do like these a little better when it comes to bringing them to work or school and just having something to listen to podcasts and audiobooks with and some music and, being able to hear my surroundings still. I quite enjoy being able to hear my surroundings in those types of situations. So yeah, the case is actually pretty decent as well. And like I was saying, it's more portable. It's kind of thin, fits in the pocket nice. Yeah. Overall, the build, pretty dang good. The feature set, pretty dang good, especially with the app. SoundPEATS app has gotten a lot better with their new app. I had a lot of complaints about their last app. Their new app is significantly better. It's pretty dang close to instant when it comes to pairing it up and being able to access all the settings that this thing has. So yeah, I do appreciate that SoundPEATS put the work in and created a better, more functional app. But yeah, overall, the sound, the stock tuning, very bright, not really my thing. But again, with EQ, I was able to get it to a point where I found it quite acceptable, if not good, for an open ear design. Again, bass, I can't get it quite to where I want. I can hear that it goes low. Listening to Kill Jill, I could hear that it was hitting low, but it just wasn't quite, and just wasn't quite there. But yeah, that's just a limitation of an open ear design, I think, and it is what it is. Overall, I think this is actually a pretty nifty product. It's something that's very unique. Again, I like the form factor. It's not I've never tried anything like this. I've tried open ear designs. I like a lot of these ear hooks and open ear designs because I was using them for podcasts and audiobook. I really like them for that. I use the Dunu Vivaldi when I sleep and listen to podcasts when I fall asleep, kind of thing. So this is really great for having to bring to work because it's more portable. It's a little bit, it's actually kind of more comfortable for a long day. Plus, with the ear hooks, if you want to wear glasses or sunglasses or safety glasses, that becomes a problem because then you have multiple things around your ears. This solves that problem. So I'll be able to actually use this while having safety glasses on at work and not have any discomfort. So I actually really like the form. That's kind of the thing about this product. Like, the sound, yeah, bright with EQ, good, but the form is unique, and it's I can get behind it. I actually really like the form factor on this. It's going to be my new thing. I keep my AirPod Pros in my pocket all the time. This is probably going to be the other thing I keep in my pocket all the time, so that, you know, when I want something that's going to stay on my ears, and I'm able to move around and do manual labor and whatnot without having my AirPods fall out of my ears, and be able to hear my surroundings, which is kind of a safety thing. That's great for work. These are going to be it. This is actually a pretty nifty product because of that form factor, and with EQ, it sounds good enough for me to carry it with me basically everywhere I go. So yeah, I actually like these. Anyways, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.